sparkle, twinkle. I'm doomed, sweat, beloved by the male lead's nephew. Adaptation and art by Soy Media. Original novel by Mocha Pana. Episode 1. My name is Charlize Lienta, the only child of Duke Lienta. I fell in love with the previous emperor's younger half-brother, Archduke Calix Elluiden. Flush. And began to stalk and obsess over him. On top of that, when the Archduke had gotten a lover, I tried to harass and kill her until I was executed for the crimes I committed. Flap, slap. I'm the wretched villainess of the novel. That's right, this world is actually a novel. Last year, I woke up one day to suddenly realize I was reborn in a novel. Thankfully, it was before Calix met the female lead, so I decided to change the story. In order not to be executed in the future, I sent a letter to the Archduke and ran far, far away to my family's duchy. I apologize for having offended you all this time, Your Grace. I will reflect on my actions quietly at home. I told myself I'd live a peaceful, quiet life and was enjoying a relaxing lifestyle in the countryside when my father suddenly told me to come back to the capital. Why is he telling me to come back? I'm not sure, my lady. Thus, I was forced to return to the capital after a year. Clip, clop. Stop the carriage. Creak. I was merely bothered that several grown adults were harassing a small child. I couldn't leave the child on the streets, so I brought him home. Hold. Shudder. Ah! Jar! Don't tell me that child is your... Dun dun. He's not my child, even if I had given birth to a child while I was away for a year. He'd still be an infant, unlike this boy here. Ah, that's right. You left the capital just a year ago. Tilt. Then who? Pat. Tell me why you called me back to the capital first. Oh, that? The capital is in an uproar, Charles. Why? It was revealed that the late emperor's son is alive. Jolt. The prince? Everyone thought he had died 7 years ago, but Archduke Elluiden somehow found out that His Highness is alive. So the news of the Archduke looking for his nephew has caused quite a stir in the capital. From what I remember, I'm sure the little prince played a very important role in the novel. Pat. Irian, the female lead, found the prince and took him to the Archduke's manor. However, the prince had become so attached to her that he didn't want Irian to leave. As such, she had no choice but to stay at the male lead's home. Irian and the male lead began living together and fell in love, just like every other romance novel goes. What does the situation with the prince have to do with me coming to the capital? Jolt. You see, it seems your departure has been weighing on the Archduke's mind. Because I might cause a ruckus looking for the prince, since I'm known as the Archduke's stalker. Yes? Spur. Sweat. Well, you can get rather reckless when dealing with matters related to the Archduke. So I'm sure he was worried you would get caught up in a dangerous situation. I guess Father called me back to the capital so he could try to rein me in. Good girl. Charlize Lienta is crazy about the Archduke. Bang, bang. Not only is she an unpredictable woman, she also has the guts to carry out her plans, no matter how insane they might be. Since my reputation has already gone down the drain, it can't be helped. I did miss life in the capital, so I don't mind being here. I should avoid going out until the prince is found, then go back to the duchy. Come here. When do you think they'll be able to find the prince? I'm not sure, but I'm sure it won't take long since they know what he looks like. After all, a child with black hair and blue eyes isn't common. Pause. Black hair, blue eyes. Seems to be around 7 years old. Chills. Ah! Did I pick up the prince? Gah! A few moments later. Bubble. Foam. There's no guarantee that he really is the prince. I'm hoping that's the case. Where are his parents? I asked him, but he told me he doesn't remember. Where does he live? He said he's been sleeping on the streets. Then how about we send him back to where he came from? Father, you want to leave such a small child on the streets? But if you take him to the Archduke, he'll surely misunderstand the situation. Of course he will. That crazy stalker even found the prince to gain my attention. It's probably what he'll think. Also, the prince was the reason why the female and male leads were able to meet in the first place. If I take the child to him, I'll be twisting the whole plot of the novel. Will it really be all right? Maybe I should look for Irian and pass the prince on to her. Creak, peek. Excuse me, Spring. Oh, has he finished his bath? Step, step. Thank you so much, Lady Charl. Pow. Can I call you Lady Charl? You're the only person who's treated me this nicely. Twinkle, sparkle. Oh no! That's the line he was supposed to say to Irian. I'll never forget what you did for me, Lady Charl. Ha ha! It seems my plan to live a quiet, peaceful life has failed. Please leave me alone. To be continued.